Dark matter and dark energy. Table of contents. Vocab. Galaxy cluster. A cluster of galaxies that may consist of hundreds to thousands of galaxies and are kept together by gravity. Gravitational lensing. The bending of light, the lens is made up of galaxies or a galaxy to see great distances. Telescope. A device that enables the viewing of distant objects in the cosmos. Dark matter. Invisible matter that is believed to exist in the universe and would be the answer to many of its mysteries. Dark energy, the unknown force responsible for the accelerated expanding of the universe. Gravitational lensing, how does it work? Before we jump into gravitational lensing, let's talk about something simpler, magnifying glasses. Magnifying glasses can help us see either small objects or fine details difficult to see with the naked eye. The lens of a magnifying glass is designed in such a way that they bend scattered light into a specific point to focus and enhance them. This concept is also used in a telescope and, and eyeglass lenses. Gravitational lensing is similar to these types of lenses, but instead of glass or plastic, the lenses are made up of a galaxy or galaxies. This video will go into more detail about how gravitational lensing relates to dark matter. Dark matter. In the 1930s, Fritz Zwicky, a Swiss astronomer, was studying galaxies within clusters and noticed something odd. The galaxies were moving far quicker than what their masses would dictate. This brought up the question, could there be some sort of invisible mass that allows this phenomenon to occur? The answer was possibly. While there was no definite solid proof, it could be reasoned that this unseen matter was real, and due to it being invisible, was dubbed dark matter. Evidence for dark matter. Since galaxies in a cluster move under the influence of gravity, Fritz Zwicky used a virial theorem to determine how much mass is needed for this phenomenon to take place. By plugging in the speed of the galaxy and the radius of the cluster into the theorem, we are able to figure out the amount of mass needed for gravity to keep the galaxies together and in their clusters. However, the results always came out to be more than the actual amount of mass in a galaxy, thus proving that there is some sort of invisible matter in the universe that allows for gravity to keep the galaxies in check. Determining the distance, radius, mass, and speed of faraway celestial bodies. Distance. To determine the distance of objects in space, we must first obtain the intensity of the light emanated from it. Once obtained, we can use the inverse square law to figure out its distance from a viewpoint. Radius and mass. By using the Hertzsprung-Russell diagram, astrophysicists are able to determine the radius, stage of life, and the mass of stars. Speed. Light changes frequency when it moves towards or away from us. This phenomenon is called Doppler redshift. As light moves away from us, it has a slightly warmer hue. When it moves closer to us, it has a slightly colder hue. Progress on dark matter's identity. Fritz Zwicky theorized that dark matter was actually just diffuse gas, but an American astronomer by the name of Vera Rubin proved him wrong. In the 1970s, Vera Rubin was studying galactic rotations. She surveyed the levels of hydrogen in several galaxies and then compared them to the rotation rates, but noticed something was off. You see, the mass that controls the orbit of a celestial body in a galaxy is everything from the center out to the orbit. When Vera Rubin was surveying the levels of hydrogen, she noticed that it drops the farther away from the center, but the rotation rates leveled instead of dropping. This proved that there was something more than just gas controlling the orbit of the stars in the galaxy. Gravitational lensing in dark matter. In 1998, scientists discovered the bullet cluster. The bullet cluster were two clusters that had collided. It is because these two clusters collided that the matter within them slowed from their original pace. But something odd occurred. Gravitational lensing was taking place in space where there was not enough mass for it to occur. It was reasoned that this lens was created from dark matter that kept its original speed after the two clusters collided. The Big Bang. Scientists believe that the creation of the universe was caused by every speck of tangible material gathering into one very tiny point, which then exploded with a great force. The explosion then created all matter within existence. How big is the universe? Scientists estimate that the universe is about 98 billion years in diameter. A single light year translates to 5.88 trillion miles. Dark energy. The only thing known about dark energy is that it is the force that has been expanding our universe at an accelerated rate ever since the Big Bang. It is a mystery that has scientists grasping at straws. While there are theories as to what dark energy may be, there is still no definite answer. Albert Einstein's theory. Einstein theorized that space was not nothing and that it has its own properties. The first property was that it was possible for more space to come into existence. He also predicted that as a second property, space contains its own energy, and when more space is made, so too is more energy made. This would explain why the universe is expanding at an accelerated rate. However, if this theory were true, no one knows exactly how this energy was being made and how it had the exact amount to cause the observed accelerated expanding of the universe. Theory of quintessence. Another possible explanation of dark matter, of dark energy, was the theory of quintessence. This name was coined after the fifth element of the Greek philosophers, aether. This theory claims that dark energy is actually a new type of dynamical energy fluid or field that fills the entirety of the universe and contains properties opposite of that to conventional matter and energy. This video will go over a quick summary of dark matter and dark energy. Why is dark matter and dark energy controversial? Dark matter and energy are aspects of the universe that no one understands. Therefore, scientists have theories of the identities of these wonders, but they cannot be proven. Scientists have been trying desperately to solve the mysteries, but all attempts are shots in the dark. However, researchers' ambition never falters. Though they have been faced with many setbacks, scientists of this age are looking for clues as to what dark matter and dark energy is. Summary. While what scientists know about dark matter and dark energy is not the whole truth, they do know that it exists. Dark matter is the unknown and unseen matter that keeps galaxies together and within their clusters. Dark energy is the unknown force that has been expanding our universe at an accelerated rate since the Big Bang. We are able to witness and reason the possibilities of dark matter and dark energy through gravitational lensing and scientific knowledge. These are my citations. This is the quiz.